Thank you so much, Madam President. I rise in support of this resolution honoring the late county clerk in Rockland County, Paul Piperato. Paul passed away suddenly in his sleep on May 6th, 2020, at the age of only 61 years old. He was the absolute epitome of a public servant in our communities. He was a friend. I've known him for years. He knew everybody. He leaves a remarkable legacy of service. He'd entered the county government more than 25 years ago, more than 30 years ago, in 1988 as a budget examiner in the Rockland County Finance Department. He served as Rockland's deputy county clerk for 16 years, as well as serving 2 terms as councilman in the town of Haverstraw from 1997 to 2005. In 2005, he was elected as Rockland County Clerk, and he had served with distinction ever since. He was still serving in his 4th term when he passed last year. He had renown among his peers. He was widely recognized as an innovative and energetic public servant. And he was instrumental in the creation of Rockland County Clerk's website, offering 24/7 online access to records, the mobile passport service, and was one of the first counties in New York to offer e-filing and e-recording of records. He established the Return the Favor Veteran Discount Program, which has since been replicated in 52 counties across the state, and served as the president of the New York State Association of County Clerks. Paul put his heart into being active and involved in community organizations. He served on the Hometown Heroes Committee for the Juanio Capital Campaign. He was on the board of the ARC Foundation of Rockland, the YMCA of Rockland, and the Rockland Organ Donation Alliance. He was involved in the Make-A-Wish Foundation, People to People, the Haverstraw Elks, the Haverstraw Chamber of Commerce, the Sons of Italy, and the NAACP, in addition to coaching soccer and softball and staying involved in the Haverstraw Police Athletic League. He was renowned for the naturalization ceremonies which the county clerk's office conducted every other month in Rockland, turning what could be a bureaucratic procedure into a celebration and a joyous one for the new citizens of this great country and this great state. He would bring in people to sing, people to engage the audience, to talk about the patriotic responsibilities which they would now take up as citizens, and people would be cheering and joyful at this amazing opportunity. I had the privilege of being able to participate in some of these ceremonies, and seeing the looks on these new citizens' faces as he swore them in was something truly remarkable. He was a mentor. When I first started out as a junior staffer for our former Congressman Elliot Engel 12 years ago, Paul was one of the few people who was a senior elected official who, whenever I would see him at an event, would make sure to welcome me, would make sure to introduce me to people, and truly do it in the spirit of compassion and friendliness, which everybody who knew him knew was the core of his being. He leaves behind his beloved wife, Flora, his 3 daughters, Nicole, Jamie, and Danielle, his daughter-in-law, Sarah, and 1 grandchild, and along with many other family members. We recently advanced legislation through the Senate Transportation Committee to rename a section of State Route 304 in New City right on the way to the county clerk's office in his honor, and I assume we'll be able to pass this later this year. But for now, I just want to conclude and say that for Paul Piperato, we all in Rockland County still miss him. He was a resident of Senator Skoufis's district. He served in mine. Everybody in Rockland laid claim to Paul because he was truly an amazing public servant and an amazing human being. He was selfless and benevolent, and that selfless and that benevolence will shine on through his family's vivid and happy memories. His insight and strength will forever serve as a beacon of love, light, and hope to the countless lives he touched. I am proud to support this resolution in his honor.